How did medieval Islamic people keep dinner parties interesting?
Imagine yourself seated at a dinner with your friends. As you serve yourself from the bowl, a message is revealed. A conversation ensues about the insightful proverb, planning before work protects you from regret, prosperity, and peace.
This proverb is inscribed on a ceramic bowl from 10th century Nishapur, Iran in the Samanid period. This is one of the foremost examples of Arabic proverb ceramics and exemplifies the importance of ceramics, calligraphy, and the use of these proverb bowls. As we look closely at this bowl, we can learn a lot about it through its visual qualities. It is a relatively simple design, with white and black being the only colors. The bowl has high flaring sides and is relatively large at 7 inches tall and 18 inches in diameter. The most apparent design feature is the bold inscription stating, "Planning before work protects you from regret, prosperity, and peace." The materials for this bowl are also significant. The bowl comes from Nishapur during the Samanid period. It is an earthenware with a white slip with a black slip decoration under a transparent glaze. Samanid potters contributed greatly to the invention of slip-painted wares. Clarity in the design was preserved because of this invention. While calligraphy was commonly included in the design of many pieces, it was less common for the design to be as simplified as is shown on the bowl. This inscription is in the new style, and the words developed a stylistic quality and the lines stretched towards the center of the bowl. The new style Kufic is differentiated by taller letters and more variation in line thickness, as well as the differences between tall and short letters is highly exaggerated. Here is an example of Kufic calligraphy, which is much more rigid and linear than the new style. The inclusion of an inscription exemplifies the importance of calligraphy in Islamic visual cultures. Because the design of the bowl is kept simple and clean, our eyes naturally focus on the beautiful calligraphy.
Calligraphy was greatly significant in Islamic art. It was previously seen in religious contexts inside the Quran and plastered on the walls of mosques. It was a way for Muslims to connect to the words of Allah within their surroundings. During the 10th century, during the Samanid period, there was a shift in the use of calligraphy. The Samanids had established an autonomous state by 875. This gave them room to expand intellectually and philosophically. The use of inscriptions shifted to a less formal environment. It was no longer meant to be for religious contexts, but for moral, educational, and entertainment purposes. This bowl would not have been used by a rich and powerful caliphate, but rather a commoner. The use of calligraphy was becoming more accessible and widely used. Ceramic bowls of this nature were no longer decorative, but functional and contained a moralizing message. They are designed for daily use. The message inside reminds its users to plan before work. The inscription, "Planning before work protects you from regret, prosperity, and peace," is a testament to a deep-rooted value of prudence in Islamic culture. It encompasses using careful judgment and being thoughtful in any given situation.
The calligraphy seen on each of these ceramic pieces varies, but the characteristics can be traced back to calligraphy present in copies of the Quran created between the 8th and 10th centuries as popular fonts fluctuated and evolved. Within the category of ceramic vessels in the medieval Islamic era, ceramic bowls decorated with proverbs came in many forms. But these three examples show wide, shallow eating bowls, well suited for sharing a meal, and making the inscription even more obvious and easily seen. Our first example is inscribed with the words, "Planning before work protects you from regret." Example 2 shows, "He who talks a lot spills a lot." And example 3 has, "Forbearance is at first bitter to the taste, but in the end sweeter than honey, blessing," inscribed inside of it. These are all proverbs common enough to be understood by the common dinner guest. These ceramic pieces give a look into what ceramic craftsmanship and communal eating habits were like in this bygone time. They help historians explore the complexities of the use of language regarding social status and how it is interconnected with religious expression. Not only do these ceramic pieces give a peek into daily life, they also provide crucial information about linguistic and cultural trends within medieval Islamic visual cultures. If you made a bowl like this, what would it say?